Hey, welcome back. Now we're working on step 2. Thanks so much for your commitment. It's really not always easy in our busy schedules with our demands and our priorities to carve out this special time. I'm going to keep this short with you because I know that those things are a real part of your life as they are for mine. The whole idea here with these 5 steps is to tackle bite-sized pieces so that you can learn and improve and progress. So step number 2 is building on your key priorities, and it's to choose the next 3 steps for each of your key priorities. If you only have one key priority, what are the next 3 steps for that? If you've got 2 or 3 key priorities, what are the next 3 steps for each key priority? What I'm talking about here is, okay, my key priority is going to be to complete my new book. The next step for me, for example, is to create an outline. Step number 2 is to structure my calendar so that I carve out 3 hours of writing time every day. And my third step is to create subtopics for each point in my outline. Those are my next 3 steps. So I'm going to start on those. As you create your next 3 steps for each of your key priorities, this is going to be a rotating and an evolving thing, meaning as I do step 1, I'm going to have 2 steps left. I'll have the calendar time, I'll have the outlining time, and then I'm going to pick what the next step is going to be once I finish the outline. So it's going to be a growing list. You're always just seeing the next 3 steps. Be specific. Baby steps count. If it's simply looking something up, that is a next step. Calendar these steps once you've defined them. Calendar them, meaning assign them to a specific time on a specific day in your calendar. Now, maintain a laser-like focus. Set those next 3 steps up to be the foundation of your day every day, meaning you get to come first. These are your key priorities. You've decided what you're going to do next on each one, and you're going to get dibs on your calendar each day about when, what time, and what day they're going to be done. Feel free to course correct. Again, just like with your key priorities, you may head off in the wrong direction. You may have your next 3 steps defined, and then when you do the first one or the second one, you may see that, oh gosh, I'm going in the wrong direction. That's the beauty of these bite-sized pieces. Action brings clarity. Thought does not bring clarity. Being thoughtful when you start is fabulous, but then you have to start, and through your action you will get clarity. And if you go down a wrong path, that's okay, because you haven't gone very far. You're going to course correct. Each morning you're going to calendar these next 3 steps to keep your key priorities key. These go in your schedule first, as I said. Now, you get the opportunity to set your calendar every day. And amidst all the other demands on your time and obligations, you're going to maintain a how can I attitude. You're going to have other chores. You're going to have other things that are pulling and pushing on you. And that's just life. That's reality. That's the richness that we all experience. However, you're going to have complete power and discretion over finding where you can. How can I? make a promise to yourself. Another word of caution for you: when you find yourself at the end of the day not having done your next 3 steps, and especially if that's looking a lot like what happened yesterday and perhaps the day before, ask yourself, why not? Why is this not happening? When I review the why not with my clients and my students, we always see a pattern. You may see an improvement that you need to make. You may see that you're not very mindful of your own time. The day gets away from you. You may see that you're not very mindful of your own priorities. You set down your agenda and you pick up someone else's agenda. You may see any number of improvements that you need to make. This is awesome. This is the growth opportunity. So when you do not accomplish the next 3 steps, always ask yourself why and learn and improve. That's that continuous feedback loop that is such a gift. One of my clients was kind of routinely not doing his next 3 steps. He'd put them in he'd identify them, no problem with that. Put them in his calendar, no problem with that. And then again, tomorrow, he would see, oh, I didn't do that. After a certain number of days of that repetition, what he finally discovered was eye-opening for him, and obviously life-changing when he took this up. He discovered he wasn't taking himself seriously. The appointments he was making with himself, which are what you're doing when you put something in your calendar, those appointments were not being treated seriously as he was treating the appointments other people were making with him. He had no idea. This was holding him back from taking care of his key priorities. He was able to take that lesson and better get the skills he needed, monitor himself, heads up on that, and improve that going forward. So great job. Take these things into your reality. Email me if you've got any questions, and we will look forward to talking again tomorrow and rounding out your understanding of step 3. Meanwhile, live joyfully.